Good morning. With you today, your math teacher, Mrs. Rabab Ahmed, for covering lesson 1 in Unit 4, Geometry Prep 3, Basic Concepts of Circles. Let's move to slide number 2. Let's remember some concepts about the circle, diameter and radius. As we see in the circle, we have the diameter. Diameter is the chord passing through the center of the circle, which is AB, and it's the longest chord in the circle, which is equal to of the radius. And the radius, the line segment joining between the center of the circle and any point on the circle. Also, let's remember the area of the circle, which is equal by r square, which is by radius square. The circumference of the circle equal by diameter. Please let's remember what is the diameter equal. The diameter equal 2 times radius. Let's move to slide number 3. Basic definitions and concepts of the circle. Number 1. The straight line passing through the center of the circle and the midpoint of any chord of its perpendicular to the chord. Number 2. The straight line passing through the center of the circle and perpendicular to any chord of it bisect the chord. Number 3. The perpendicular bisector of any chord of the circle passes through the center of the circle. Let's see the application about what we said. Let's move to slide number 4. Here we have an exercise, as we see in the opposite figure. The measure of angle ADM is 15 degree. The measure of angle MAC is 60 degree, and AC equal 5 centimeter. Calculate the area of the circle M, whereby equals 3.14. As we see in the triangle inside the circle, we have the measure of angle D equals 15. Also, we have MA and MD are two radii of the circle. So we have an isosceles triangle. So the measure of angle ADM equal the measure of angle MAD equal 15 degree. So we have the sum of the two angles equal 15 plus 15 equals 30 degree. Also, we have the measure of angle MAC equals 60 degree, and the measure of angle ACM equal 90 degree. That because MC coming from the center and perpendicular to the chord AB, so the measure of angle MCA equal 90 degree. So AM equal 2 of AC equal 2 by 5 equals 10. So the radius equal 10 centimeter. Also, we can calculate the area of the circle, which is by r squared. 3.14 times 10 to the power 2 equals 314 centimeter square. Let's move to slide number 5. AB and AC are two chords of the circle M in the opposite figure. Measure of angle BAC equal 56 degree, as we see in the figure. If D and E are midpoints of AB and AC, find the measure of angle DME. Now we have the measure of angle A equal 56 degree, and also MD coming from the center and D is a midpoint of AB, which means the measure of angle ADM is 90. So MD is perpendicular to AB. ME coming from the vertex. Also E is a midpoint of AC. So ME is perpendicular to AC. So the measure of angle D is 90, the measure of angle E is 90, and the measure of angle A is 56. To calculate the measure of angle M, we will consider ADME is a quadrilateral. The sum of measure of angles of the quadrilateral is 360. To calculate the measure of angle MDME equals 360 minus 90, 90 and 56. So the measure of angle DME equals 124. Let's move to slide number 6. In the opposite figure, AB, BC are two chords in the circle M, and the angle of measure 120 degree D and E are two midpoints of AB and AC. DM and EM are drawn to intersect the circle at X and Y. Prove that the triangle XYM an equilateral triangle. At the beginning, the meaning of equilateral triangle, to prove that we can prove the triangle is equilateral by proving the measure of each angle equals 60 degrees. Here we have E is a midpoint of AC, so ME perpendicular to AC, and the measure of angle AEM equals 90 degrees. D is a midpoint of AB, also we can say that MD is perpendicular to AB, and the measure of angle MDA equals 90 degrees. Now it's so easy to calculate the measure of angle DME. 360 minus 90 plus 90 plus 120 equals 60 degrees. Then we will move to the other triangle by the vertically opposite angle. We have the measure of angle DME equal the measure of angle YMX equal 60 degrees. Also MY and MX are two radii in the circle, so MYX, now it's an isosceles triangle. So to calculate the measure of angle Y and X equal 180 minus 60 divided 2, it will be 60 for each angle. So the triangle YMX, every angle in the triangle equals 60 degrees. So the triangle is equilateral triangle. That's all, and thank you for your listening.